Okay, test your mic and make sure it's working. Yawning, really? That's how you're gonna test your fucking mic?
No, I was just yawning.
Oh
my god. I'm testing it now, shut up.
Okay, well, it looks good. Let's date some dads. Continue. You haven't played, huh?
No.
You've been busy? Load. Let's give him my load. There we go. Always carry a pocket knife.
You've got dads.
We've got dads. Oh wait, I didn't turn this off. Hold on.
Wow, how professional.
Oh, this is not a professional stream. If you came to see a professional stream, you are not in luck right now. This is not professional. This is about as amateur a stream as it gets.
More like below amateur.
Hey, come on. You don't need to go that far.
Below average.
Wow. Alright, I'll tell you who's below average.
This
Joseph douche here with his freaking tied in a knot sweater over his shoulder and his pink shirt. The only thing he's missing is his nipples poking out.
I think he looks like a douche.
He's just annoying. I don't know. Youth minister and...
Is it because he's a Christian?
What are your turn-ons? My loving wife. She doesn't like you, dude. I've seen her at the bar. She's drinking to hide the sorrow that is you. Swear to Christ. He's the only one that actually has a wife, right? 'Cause Craig doesn't have a wife, right? Craig's single now.
I think they're all single?
Yeah, well, he has so he's the only one who's like straight, but then is gonna hang with me and do some non-straight stuff. Well, okay, let's just say to the outward world, he's pretending to be straight.
I don't think he's pretending to be straight either.
Oh, well.
I'm saying he's probably bi, considering...
Joseph Christensen.
Yeah.
Alright, well, let's find out what he's about. If you have anything to add, just type it in the chat and we'll see it. Nothing can beat reading in print. Dad tip number 17. None of that Kindle crap.
What?
I like Kindle, actually.
Kindle?
Yeah. You know, iBooks.
Okay, what about him?
The dad tip was just nothing can beat reading in print. And I was saying Kindles and
yeah, well,
things,
there's a lot of dads
iPads,
out there that shame anything that's anything, like,
whatever.
You know.
I'm not that.
iBooks,
Here
eBooks.
I am streaming with you right now, so. His family is a little weird, but Joseph seems cool.
Are you sure about that?
I should take him up on his offer to hang out. Wait, how do I hang out with a priest? I don't go to church. Should I be Jesus-y? Yeah, I'd be Jesus-y. I imagine Joseph's family staring at me as I fumble through some sort of prayer attempt. Maybe too Jesus-y. A light smattering of Jesus. Just a hint of Jesus. Like Buddy Jesus. Will he want me to pray? Is he going to pray at me? Do I have to pray at him? Who's this? Talking to Joseph, huh?
Huh. Oh.
Gah.
It's Amanda.
Amanda, how many times have I told you not to sneak up on me like that?
I selectively ignore it every time you do, Pops.
Amanda looks over my shoulder at the screen.
Joseph can't read your mind, you know. If you want to talk, just message him.
But I've never been friends with a priest before. What do I talk about? My favorite Bible passages? Ice cream socials? Khakis?
First of all, he's a youth minister with a tattoo, not a priest.
There's a difference?
Ugh. You're overthinking it, Dad. Listen, just put it like this. Hello, neighbor. Thanks again for the invite to the BBQ. I'd like to hang out soon if you're not too busy.
Isn't that a little too business casual?
Fine, fine. Give me the keyboard. I got this.
Amanda focuses on the keys. Hi, Joseph. It was great meeting you and your family. I'm still new around here, so if you like, I'd love to hang out and get to know you. See ya. Smiley face. The smiley's a nice touch. Almost immediately, I receive a response.
What'd he say? Hi, Lucky. If you're not doing anything in a bit, the kids and I are baking treats for the church bake sale today, and we'd love to have you over. It'd be a blast, so let me know. Joseph.
Huh. That wasn't so bad. He uses a lot of exclamation points.
I'm more concerned about him signing his name with a tilde.
I'm willing to let it slide this time.
Huh.
I respond back. Sounds like fun. Luck. Oh, lucky.
Great. Come on by the
House.
house as soon as you're ready. We'll be here.
Yeah, see, his hair's in the way. Well, guess I'm doing this. Yes, we are.
Save a brownie for me?
Promise you won't sneak up on me anymore? Hold on. We need to get the cat out of here and shut the door. Go on. Go on. Get the cat. Here.
Oh my god.
Take her and put her out. She bugged the shit out of me last week, and we're not doing the cat anymore. Yeah. Come on. Go on, Fluff. She was in here last time, like, circling around my legs and pulling on the cables and shit. Just throw her out the door. Well, don't throw her. Set her.
Stop for me.
She's stuck. Oh, Jesus. Come on, Fluff. Let go. My God. Okay, now shut the door. There. Thank you. God. No cats in here when we're trying to date dads, okay? We're dating dads. No cats allowed.
Oh.
Amanda stares at me, unblinking. Alright, that's you.
I don't make promises I can't keep. Real to a fault, Pops.
Aww.
And Dad, please don't be weird about the religion thing.
Me? Weird? Never. I'm only Lucky Nips. I make the short walk over to Joseph's place. Don't be weird, Lucky. But what if they hang up a bunch of crosses or collect those little porcelain babies? What if they're all praying? Do they pray before dinner, during dinner, over the porcelain babies? The door begins to creak open. A shadowy figure obscured on the other side.
Who's there?
Lucky? The door opens the rest of the way. It's Joseph's eldest. What's his name?
Hey.
Hey, Chris. Hi again. It's, I'm Lucky.
I know what your name is.
Oh, yeah. We met at the barbecue. How's the, please don't say it. Jesus. How's your Jesus doing? Oh, my God. Chris blinks slowly. Maybe he didn't hear that.
You're weird.
Is your dad... Before I finish, Chris walks into an adjacent room, leaving me in front of the open doorway. Home? This was a great first impression. For a moment, I wonder if I should just go in, further subjecting Joseph's family to my winning attitude and artful charisma. Mercifully, Joseph, he peeks his head around the corner. Okay, that's a typo.
Lucky, you made it.
Joseph approaches with his arms wide.
I'm so glad you could come by. Are you ready to bake?
I am not. I'm as ready as I'll ever be. Which means not at all.
That's the kind of semi-confidence I like to see in a baking assistant. Come on in.
We're gonna bake some brownies. Joseph leads me into a bright, spacious home full of nautical knickknacks. This isn't what I imagined at all. It's actually pretty charming.
Oh.
I believe you met Chris, who left you outside.
Yeah.
Chris?
Oh.
Are you going to apologize? Oh, right. Sorry.
This kid's a little shit. I try to make eye contact with Chris, but he keeps looking away. He must be really shy.
It's alright. Next time, just be a little more inviting to our guests, okay? Sure.
Chris seems to relish a chance to escape the conversation and quickly vanishes into his room. Joseph turns to me apologetically.
Yeah.
Don't take it personally. Chris likes to keep to himself.
Yeah, he's gonna go listen to some Slayer. I mean, we didn't start off on the best foot in the world, plus being the eldest in a big family can't be easy.
We try to cut him a little slack where we can.
And... oh, that's you.
Eh? What
Eh.
kind of
I thought it said and, I don't know why.
And here are the twins. Christian, Christy, say hello to Lucky.
Well, those two look super creepy.
They're the creepy twins.
Yeah, they are.
Hello, Father. Hello, Lucky.
Ugh.
Kids, come on. Dial it back on the creepy twin shtick.
Yeah, saying father, it like adds the creep. Calling your dad father? I don't know. creepy twin shtick. We should get baking. Maybe it's better if I don't shift the power dynamic of the creepy nightmare twins. Are you guys going to help us bake?
We don't want to bake. Well, okay. What do you want to do? We have to perform surgery. Guys, we've been over this. Please stop cutting open your toys.
I love them. Those guys are great. Christian and Christy run out of the room giggling. After a second of relative silence, Joseph turns to me, grinning sheepishly.
You ever have more than one kid, Lucky?
Nope.
Good one.
You should try it.
Oh, I don't know about that. We both start to laugh, but are interrupted by a loud crash from the kitchen. What now?
That doesn't sound good. Christy?
No one responds. Joseph furrows his brow and motions for me to stay where I am.
Wait here a minute.
Joseph rushes into the kitchen. I remember this with Amanda. Half of fatherhood is trying to keep your kids from finding creative ways to kill themselves, and he's got 4. Talk about worry. I take a seat on a surprisingly pristine couch and twiddle my thumbs. Let's see. There's a teen magazine on the coffee table. There's a bunch of blocks on the floor. And there's a bookshelf. I'm gonna do the coffee table. There's a couple of cool knickknacks on the coffee table in front of me. Hey, a cross. Hey, another cross. This one looks a little different. And third cross. Unified design aesthetic. Smart choices. There's also a brass thing here. Looks like something a sailor would use to navigate. I think they're called sextants. Hey, sex! Examine the bookshelf. It's a pretty sturdy wooden bookshelf. It looks handmade. Did Joseph build this? There's a big stack of what look like travel magazines. Hyenas of the Serengeti, the underwater mysteries of the Antarctic, and on and on. Seems like Joseph really loves a good adventure. Unless this is a merry thing, who knows? Next to them are a couple of different Bibles. Looks like he's covering all the Bible bases. King James, New American Standard, the Bible for teens. He's a cool youth minister after all. On a higher shelf, there's a bunch of old romance novels. Judging by the wine stains, these must be Mary's. Oh man, there's a dig. The newest one looks like Hot Body Johnson Sex Detective. Yeah, the 8th installment, and wait, this is a series? Examine the floor. Well, you have this many kids, things are bound to end up on the floor, no matter how hard you try to keep it clean. I spot a terrifying cloth doll that appears to have both arms pulled off several times. It's been stitched back together a lot. The tag says C+C, of course. I set that down and I spot a houseplant. Hey, little guy. Keep being you, tiny houseplant. I spot one last thing on the floor next to the houseplant. It's a silver necklace. Wow, this looks expensive for something casually tossed on the floor. If there's a story here, it's none of my business. It's been a while. I guess I should go in the kitchen and see what's up. I walk into the kitchen to find Joseph holding Christy in one arm. She seems a lot calmer than she was a minute ago. I raise an eyebrow at Joseph.
Oh.
The twins are a lot more manageable when they're separated.
Where's Christian?
Hi.
He ran off.
Christy dips a spoon into a brownie batter and gives me a taste.
Dad, it's too sweet. You're too sweet.
Aw.
No, I'm not.
Oh.
You're so sweet, we might have to water you down with spiders. No, not spiders.
She probably likes spiders. Joseph begins tickling Christy with his free hand between the laughing and squirming. I don't know how he's got a hold of her, but that girl is locked in place. The man is a professional child wrangler. Christy fixes me with her best puppy dog eyes.
Oh, yeah.
Save me from the spiders.
Let's see. Renegade option? Or Spoon Duel the Spider King? What the hell's Renegade
I
option?
don't know.
Did you do this?
I dated all the dads, so...
Okay, I'm gonna spoon
but I don't
duel.
remember...
I'm gonna spoon duel the Spider King. I grab a wooden spoon and point it in Joseph's direction. Unhand her, foul beast!
Okay, Lucky the Valiant, let's see what you've got.
You may have defeated me at Tarantula Ridge, but now I have the upper hand. Joseph gently puts Christy down behind him.
Oh.
Have you come to squash me, knight, or have you merely fallen into my web?
I'm no mere fly, Spider King. Now on guard! For a minute or so, Joseph and I mock duel with with the two dumbest looking spoons in the room. Eventually, I strike a killing blow in the invisible heart between his arms and his body, and Joseph recoils in horror.
Oh, Kirk Douglas!
Blast, I am defeated.
He said, "Oh, Kurt Douglas."
Yeah.
You could never best me, Spider King, for I have the power of... I sneak a taste from the brownie batter. The magic. Oh, man. That is way too sweet.
Oh,
Christy begins jumping up and down excitedly.
My hero.
Christy hugs my leg before making a surprisingly fast exit.
ah.
Hey, wait. Do you want to bake the brownies with us?
Christy hesitates, then shakes her head no again.
Sparkle Pony. Sparkle Pony?
Joseph looks confused.
You don't want to bake with Dad now? You want to play with Sparkle Pony? Yes. Okay, go.
Before Joseph can even finish his sentence, Christy is out the door and down the hall.
Ahead.
Joseph sighs deeply as he stares into the chocolate batter. He tastes it again, face twisting.
And that is still way too sweet.
So, what made the crash?
Yeah.
Egg beaters on the linoleum floor.
Oh.
It's my new techno single. Still haven't thought of a B-side.
Wow, wow, techno. Like that? You're not even gonna say anything? Wop, 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 wop. Egg beaters on the floor.
Sounds more like
that.
terrible dubstep.
Now we're both looking into the batter. It's got a sickly sheen of sugar and chocolate candies throughout, and I have a feeling Christy had something to do with it.
Oh.
We need a fresh start.
Oh yeah, I ain't eating that shit. Oh, yeah, like I said, I'm not really a baker, but,
Don't even sweat it. The bag came with instructions that have mysteriously vanished along with my daughter. So we'll probably be fine.
probably.
Wow.
Yeah, probably.
He certainly looks confident. Alright, Lucky, you've baked a cake from a box before, once. How hard could this be?
Oh.
Now grab a spoon and get ready to rock.
Yeah. Yeah, look. We're almost ready to rock right there.
Oh my god.
Mario Batali, save me. Joseph and I set to work, cracking the eggs, mixing the things, and then pouring the things according to how we assumed the back of the box would tell us to. Things go according to plan, and soon enough we have a solid batch of brownies. With weed in them. Whew. Wait. Joseph has a little dot of batter on his nose.
Oh my god. Wow, Lucky. Way to use those dad skills. I bet you've baked a few box mixes in your time.
His nose. Joseph,
All you have to do is bring these to the bake sale and voila! Duty done.
Oh.
Now help me find Christy. Keep her eye out for a pony that sparkles.
Joseph, hold still.
What?
Thumb in position and got it.
Oh.
Joseph's eyes go wide as I gently wipe the chocolate off his nose. Is he blushing?
Oh, thanks.
No problem. In less than a second, I've licked the batter off my finger. It's really good batter.
Yeah.
We should find Christy.
Yeah, we should do that, Lucky.
Joseph quickly composes himself.
Alright, she can't be far. You take the delta position, I'll watch your 6. What
Do
is
you-
that?
do you even-
Fucking soldier reference?
Yeah, do you even know what that means?
Nice.
Alpha Tango Sparkle, Roger.
He must have been in the military. Joseph starts
He
making his
literally
way
sounds and looks like Soldier
like
76.
Soldier 76. Joseph starts making his way down the hall and calls back to me.
Take the brownies and the rest of the stuff I baked earlier today while I got Christy. We'll meet you out by the car.
All right.
Oh.
Joseph, Christy, and I arrive at the church parking lot to find fold-out tables and pop-up tents already set up. Looks like the bake sale is already in full swing.
Oh.
Wow, this place is packed.
Is this packed? There are a few people milling around. Must be a value pack.
Oh.
If you can count a city's population on your fingers and toes, this counts as packed.
Point. Christy rockets out of the car and into the lot. Is she running on jet fuel?
I want to sell brownies.
Okay.
Okay,
No,
let's get set up.
sorry.
I want to
wanna-
see Mom.
Oh, Jesus, I keep wanting to say something.
Eh?
She's down by the other row of tables, helping out with with another group. Want to go over there and tell her I said hi?
Oh man,
Mom!
Mom's probably over at the alcohol section, like the wine section. Christy zips off immediately. Joseph seems unconcerned. Does she always run that fast?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I can only catch her half the time. These knees aren't what they used to be.
I remember when Manda was her age. I couldn't get her to sit still for 5 seconds.
Yep, great age to deal with.
Yeah.
While Christy's gone, Joseph and I arrange all our baked goods on the table and settle in. So, are we allowed to eat any of our own goods?
Look, if I don't see nothing, I don't say nothing. The man upstairs has strong feelings about snitches.
Yeah, snitches get stitches, bitches. Does he actually? Joseph shrugs, eats a brownie. It looks like some of the other stalls are selling drinks, little handmade crafts, and other sweets. Whoa, someone brought a soft serve ice cream machine. I gesture to it. How are we supposed to compete with that?
Please, this isn't my first time to the rodeo, the bake sale rodeo. There's actually no rodeo here, it's just a bake sale. I think you and I put together can put one pretty convincing argument for these brownies, don't you?
Let's see. Sneak another brownie. I hope so. Oh, yeah. We high five.
If you bake it, they will come.
It's not long before we have our first customers.
Hey, dude. Hiya.
Matt, Carmencita, great to see you guys out here.
Happy to support a good cause. Plus, you know, as the owner of and proprietor of the Coffee Spoon, an establishment that specializes in baked goods, I have to scope out the competition.
Joseph leans close to me.
This guy knows his stuff. Stay on your toes. So, what recipe did you use for these brownies?
Don't say you use the box recipe. Don't say you use the box recipe. Let's see. Just how Nana used to make. We improvised. We used the box recipe. I'm gonna say we improvised. I just let the baking spirit move through me, you know. A little bit of flour here, a pinch of salt there. It's sort of like interpretive dance, but with cooking.
Interpretive cooking, yes.
You can never make the same thing twice. Every batch is special. There will never be another batch of brownies with the exact flavor and sensation that these right here have.
It's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, Matt. Alright. We'll take 2. Actually, we'll take 3.
That's right. I ring them up and high-five Joseph as our happy customers walk away.
See? Not so hard.
Yeah, I'm hot off the good feelings from the last sale. Who's next? We sell brownies to a bunch of people I don't recognize, but who clearly know Joseph. Eventually, another familiar face pops up.
Lucky!
It's Brian. Close enough.
Can we interest you two in any of her fine sweets and treats? You sure can. I bet I could eat 10 brownies.
Looks like you already have. Must resist urge to be competitive. I bet I could eat 11 brownies. Let's see. Let the man buy his brownies. Okay.
So we'll put you down for 10? Better make it just 2. One for me and one for Daisy. Coming right up. You excited for youth group movie night, Daisy? Yeah, what's the movie? It's a surprise.
Joseph leans over to me.
It's the Fast and the...
Fast and the Furious? That's not a youth movie for kids.
The Fast and the Furious.
Really?
If you think about it, there's some heavy religious undertones.
What? No, there isn't. Joseph hands a baggie to Daisy. Hey, don't tell anybody where you got the stuff.
Adam and Eve, more like Fast and the Furious.
Yeah, here's a baggie of brownie dope.
I made sure to give you guys the edges. Clearly superior part of the brownie topography. Thanks, Joseph.
Hell yeah.
Joseph.
Our 2 customers walk off with their purchases. Joseph and I survey our stock.
These are selling pretty hot. At this rate, we'll have enough money to pay for a new paint job on the church pews in no time.
Wait, what happened to the pews?
Ernest spray painted his rapper Atlas onto
Alias.
them. Alias? Oh, alias. Onto them. Young Steinbeck.
That's his name, Young Steinbeck. I would have gone for a young man and the sea, but I can respect that.
Young man.
Young man. Champion of the day.
No. No.
Champion of the night, man. Ah! Yeah.
No. Not where I was going with that.
Oh, you were thinking, young man. There's a place you can go, and young man. That one.
Yes.
When you're down on your luck or something. I don't know.
Yeah. I don't know the
I just know
words
how to
to
do the
that
Y's, the M's, the C's, and the A's.
song. Speaking in ministerial terms, Ernest is hard to reach. In father terms, Ernest is kind of a turd.
Yeah. Being a cool youth minister seems like a lot of work.
It is, but it's worth it. Although, sometimes I wish... Never mind.
What?
It's kind of silly, but... Do you ever wish you could just drop everything and go lounge around on a beach somewhere in the tropics, drink fruity blended beverages, fall asleep on a hammock, basically live out a Jimmy Buffett song?
You don't know what that is, huh?
No, I'm not a dad, so I won't
The
know.
Jimmy Buffett is... You don't have to be a dad to know what Jimmy Buffett is.
I mean, it seems like since we're playing a dad dating game, it
You
would
just have to be older to know what Jimmy Buffett is. But Jimmy Buffett does a whole bunch of songs like Cheeseburger in Paradise and Margaritaville. That might be the one that you've ever heard. Wasting away in Margaritaville. And it's all about being on a tropical
Wasn't
beach
that
drinking
guy
margaritas.
in Jurassic World or some shit?
Jimmy Buffett?
Yeah,
I
like
don't know.
he
I don't
like
remember
ran
that,
away
but-
with margaritas in his hand or something.
That'd be funny.
I'm pretty sure that's what happened. in
Yeah,
that
that's
movie,
funny.
but- Anyways,
Joseph, I think about this every single day of my life. My dream is to live in Margaritaville.
one day, my friend, one day we'll be on island time.
We make a couple more sales to some more church patrons. Everything seems to be going smoothly. Off in the distance, I spot my old buddy Craig.
Oh.
Craig!
Oh.
He's gonna be a hard sell. Craig's a fitness man.
Mm-hmm.
I think he comes to these bake sales to test himself, to see if he has the resolve to refuse processed sugar.
Oh.
That'd be like you coming to a bake sale,
Yeah,
except
pretty
you
much.
don't work out.
No, I wouldn't buy any of this stuff.
Maybe for someone else, but are you sure you're ready for this?
We go way back. I got this. Craig jogs up to our table with Briar and Hazel in tow. They're each finishing an ice cream cone, so it's unlikely we're going to sell them on brownies too. Probably won't be able to sell to the baby. She's impossible to read. It all comes down to Craig.
Oh.
Hey, bros. Hi, Uncle Joseph. Hi, Amanda's dad.
Oh.
Would you be interested in one of our delicious homemade brownies? I don't know.
Let's see.
You can't spell diet without die.
Yeah, tempt him. Remember that one time? Let's do this. Hey Craig, when we were freshmen, remember how our next door neighbors pranked us by switching out our laundry detergent with soap and how the washing machine exploded with suds? And then we decided to get back at them by baking brownies for them, but sprinkling high-intensity hot sauce into the mix, and then we watched them cry after eating it.
Oh.
I would feel bad, but we had to clean up the laundry room ourselves.
Anyway, these brownies are like that, but without the hot sauce. Maybe you should get one more for old time's sake.
Oh.
Craig thinks for a second.
Oh.
Well, the girls just want a game. You know what? We'll take one for each of us.
Yeah.
Even River?
Oh.
I'll eat hers.
Oh.
You've got yourself
Oh,
a deal.
I got the eggplants. Oh shit! Joseph gave me the eggplants because I know how to sell brownies. See what happens when you're a brownie salesman? Look, folks, you can do this too. You can be a brownie salesman like Lucky Nips. The day winds down and we're pretty much out of items to sell. Everyone starts packing up. Christy eventually comes back and immediately falls asleep in Joseph's folding chair because she's probably drunk. Oh no, wait, that's the little girl, not
Yeah.
the wife. The wife's
The wife's name is Mary. Box mix, huh?
Give it a rest, buddy.
Oh, geez, here she comes. Mary saunters up to us. She looks like she'd rather be anywhere else than here.
Oh.
Oh, hi, honey. Yep, they're selling like hotcakes, which is actually they're just brownies. Cute.
Oh.
and boring and safe.
She's just so out of it. She just like doesn't care. She's like, whatever. Hey, hey, Mary. Mary's eyes dart over to me.
What's the rookie doing here?
Yeah.
I was just hoping to introduce Lucky to the rest of the community.
Ah.
Uh-huh. You get a load of this freak show?
Wow. What?
Weird folk is all holier than thou types.
She's the one wearing the cross.
Hey.
Don't you think, Lucky?
Ugh.
Mary,
Ugh.
let the kid answer the question.
Kid. They're kind of weird. They seem nice. Shove a brownie in your mouth so you can't talk. They all seem like they're really excited to help out the church. That's pretty cool, I guess.
Mary, can we talk about this later?
Ugh.
Oh, am I embarrassing you in front of your new friend?
You kind of are, twat. Jesus. Joseph doesn't respond, trying his hardest to keep his cool.
Can we please talk about this later?
Oh my god.
Sure thing, honey bear.
Mary turns her attention to me.
Hand over the cash.
Ah.
Jesus, I'm not trying to rob you. I'm in charge of the funds here.
I hand over the cash we'd made. It feels like a hefty wad, if I may say so myself.
Ah.
Thanks.
Mm.
Now give me your wallet.
What?
Hey.
Give me your wallet. You think this church is gonna fix itself? Mary,
Hey.
I'm kidding. Sorry, I'll work on the whole pretending not to be happy thing.
No, pretending to be happy.
Oh, pretending to
She's
be
not
happy
pretending
thing.
not to be. She is totally just like straight up in your face about that shit. Mary leans in and whispers to me.
He's really good at it.
Mary walks off without saying goodbye. Yeesh.
I'm really sorry about that.
Let's see. Brownies fix everything. Are you okay? What's her deal? Oh man. It's really a tie between Brownies fix everything or Are you okay? What's her deal is not gonna be good, I don't think.
Because what's her deal is none of your business.
Yeah, but I can ask about him and kind of show concern. That might, I mean, I'm gonna ask that. She really likes pushing your buttons, huh?
Yeah.
Joseph shrugs.
Oh.
No marriage is perfect.
Oh.
You ready to head out?
Okay, at least I didn't get, like, him being pissed. Joseph and I load the folding tables back into my car. Christy nods off the moment Joseph straps her into the car seat.
Oh, yeah.
I drop Joseph off in front of his house. A small yawn sneaks out of me.
Looks like I tuckered you out, huh?
I'm a sleepy dad. I think I might finally be crashing from all the sugar.
I won't keep you up then.
Yeah.
Thanks for helping out today.
Happy to do it. Also happy to eat brownies.
Yeah.
Well, next time I promise we'll do something a bit more exciting, a bit less free labor, and I'm very sorry about the whole thing with Mary. You shouldn't have to see that.
It's fine, really.
Yeah.
I know, but first hang out. But first hang out. Domestic problems aren't a good look. You barely know me.
Aye.
Let me make it up to you next time. It won't be Margaritaville, but we'll do something fun. I promise.
I smile. I'd like that.
Yeah.
Oh, and one last thing.
Joseph tosses a cling-wrapped brownie through the window. It hits me in the face, but I'm able to catch it.
Yeah.
It's the last one. You earned it.
Joseph, please, don't leave me alone with this brownie.
Nope, too late. I'm already walking away.
But
Bye!
Joseph walks up to his home. He waves at me before carrying Christy inside. Well, looks like it's just you and me, Brownie. Saving the brownie for Amanda. I pocket the brownie. This might come in handy down the road.
Pocket brownie.
Yummy pocket brownie. It's all warm. I step inside to find Amanda doing homework on the couch.
Hey, Father Unit.
Hi, child that I'm required by law to care for. How's homework?
It's really fun and educational.
Really?
How long have you known me for?
Right.
How was the bake sale?
Good. I think I really could have made a good life for myself as a brownie salesman.
Glad to hear it. So,
So what?
Were there any extra brownies, or did you maybe sneak one, or...
I think for a moment and realized that I still have the brownie that Joseph gave me. This would probably do better in someone else's stomach than mine. Heads up!
Oh. Wait.
I hurl the brownie towards Amanda as hard as I can. It hits the wall behind her and falls to the ground.
Nice throw.
She scoops it up and smiles at me.
Thanks, Pops. Hey, if you're not going to bed anytime soon, would you be game for some real shark hunters of Orange County?
I thought the last hunter got eaten by a shark.
He did.
I sit down next to her and cozy up with a blanket. Awesome!
Who would
Anyone
wanna
who
watch a
tells you
shark
that the
hunting
drink
show?
isn't manly has never known. Okay. I probably got a pretty good score. I think I did pretty good on that one. I even got the eggplants. Where are we at? S.
I've never had that much fun in my life.
Wow.
In his life.
In his life.
That's depressing.
In his life. His wife has never given him that much fun. I can tell you that much. All right.
Welcome. You've got dads.
You've got dads.
So, we're gonna
We're going to do
Date
Joseph
Joseph
again, yeah. We're going to do the second Joseph date, and we're going to go to Margaritaville. All right. It's been a long day of clipping coupons. Looks like there's a sale on box brownie mix.
Oh my god.
That reminds me. I wonder what Joseph's up to. I should see if he wants to hang out. Or if he wants to go to the store with me and use these coupons. Looks like he's online. Hey Joseph, wanna hang? Takes a moment for Joseph to respond.
Lucky, I hope you've finally recovered from your brownie-induced coma. And I know I promised you a fun hang, but tonight I'm actually chaperoning a youth group mixer. Amanda's invited, of course. If you're not doing anything, you should come.
Oh, that sounds nice. No, it doesn't. Fucking bunch of youths. Youths. Youths.
And be a chaperone with me, because I need the help.
Less nice. I think for a moment. I'm a little bummed out, of course. I suppose I just wanted some me and Joseph time. Maybe to get to know him a little better. Oh, what the heck. My friend needs my help. I type back. Buddy, if you need me, you got me. Just tell me where I need to be tonight. Joseph lets me know the deets, and it starts pretty soon. I should get ready. I knock on Amanda's door and peek in. Hey Amanda, I'm about to head out.
Where are you off to? Are you gonna go extreme couponing?
I'm actually gonna go chaperone this youth mixer dance thing that's happening at Joseph's church. He says you're invited, but if you don't want to come, I'll cover for you.
You know what? I'm down. Maybe I can make new friends.
Yeah, 'cause your other friends were dicks. That's a good attitude.
But I'll have you know, I'm mostly doing this for the potential of free food.
Yeah, there probably is a lot of free food.
I'd probably do that shit too.
Wow.
That's most of the reason I go places is
Wow.
the
Oh,
potential
God.
free food.
Thank you, Amanda. You get 4 daughter points today.
Can I trade them in for a daughter lava lamp?
Oh, man. Fun. Yeah, that's still working. All right. Oh, we got our lava lamp working upstairs. Have you seen it?
No.
Yeah, we've had that lava lamp since you were a little kid, but we didn't have a bulb in it for the longest time.
What, the red one? Or
Yeah. Mom finally went and got a bulb. Lava lamps are fun.
Yeah, I wish I had my own.
Buy one. Miss Have a Job now.
Oh my god.
Sorry you only have enough for a daughter spider ring or some of those daughter plastic jumpy frogs.
I like those things.
They try their hardest. It's inspirational. We arrive at the church to find that nobody's there. There are decorations and balloons and banners and everything, but no youths.
I've been to a couple dances in my life. Not that I want to paint myself as some sort of dance expert, but generally dances require people.
Well, they do have free food over here. Look at that.
And those people need to be dancing.
All of a sudden, Joseph jogs up to us. He looks frazzled.
You're here! I need your help.
Joseph gestures to the hand-painted banner hanging above the church doors. It reads, "Jesus is coming." C-U-M-I-N-G. Whoa.
It's a little much.
Yikes.
Well, that's certainly a thing.
Oh.
God made all things of it.
Yeah, wow.
Except for the banner. Ernest made that.
Of course he did. I generally can't tell if he meant that maliciously or if he just can't spell good.
You know what God also does? Forgives. He forgives teenagers, and he never ever breaks their box mods.
They're box mods? Okay. Well,
Are you gonna break Ernest's box mod? No, Amanda, that would be a sin. I think it's the one right after Sloth.
Aye.
Lucky, I need your help getting this down before anyone sees it.
I can swing that. Amanda, can you help?
Physical labor, huh?
Amanda begins rapidly scanning the most empty room, looking for an escape route of her own.
I have to go set up the food.
Oh.
The food's already set up. I'm gonna do a final inspection pass on the food to make sure it's up to code. I'm gonna eat your food.
Amanda's able to bolt away before myself or Joseph can get another word in.
Oh.
She really can book it when she wants to.
Her father was a giant pair of legs.
I dated some giant arms once, but it turned out they were all right.
He must have been devastated. Instead of a left and a right arm, they were all right.
Wow. It was an Armageddon.
Yeah, dad joke. Love it. No, I get it.
Aye.
I'll workshop it. There's a gem in there somewhere.
Oh, you already got it, bro. That was a good joke.
I'm really glad you're here, Lucky.
Are you enjoying my company, or did you just lure me out here for my strong arms and height advantage?
Eh?
A little of both.
It's always something with you, Joseph. Yeah.
Something handsome and pious.
You're not that pious.
Ah.
Debatable.
You're just alluded to breaking a child's vape pen.
Oh.
I would have lost that debate.
Oh.
Ready to do this?
Oh yeah. Let's make some magic happen.
Magic isn't real, Lucky. God said that.
God was also a bush one time.
Ah.
True.
Joseph and I grab a stepladder and walk over to Ernest's banner.
Aye.
That turd Ernest had one final trick up his sleeve. Looks like this nightmare is stapled and taped 6 ways from Sunday. Any ideas?
Oh.
What happened to your strong arms and height advantage?
Right. I forgot about those. But I realize my oversized dad fingers are far too large to get leverage on these tiny staples. Got a hammer I can use to pry these off?
Lucky, this is a church. We get a little nervous about hammers. And nails.
Oh, wow. Wow.
Wow.
Wow.
Oh.
I'm kidding. We just don't have a hammer.
Aye.
But we have to hurry. The youth will be here any moment, and I'll never hear the end of this if we don't fix this.
Wait, I have an idea. I run to grab the marker that Ernest used to draw this thing and jump back on the ladder. We can't get it down, but we can send a different message. I only got one shot here, so let's do this right. Jesus isn't coming. Jesus is cumin. Jesus is calming. Why didn't you just circle the U up and make it C-O-M-I-N-G?
Because, Dad, I would be too lazy.
I'm able to turn the U into an A and an L somehow. It's a little tight, but it works. Oh, eggplants.
Well, that's
He
true,
liked
I
it.
guess.
He liked it a lot. Bask in his calming presence, Joseph. Relax. Crisis averted.
Let's just hope the youths don't notice.
Joseph checks his watch.
The DJ should be here by now.
Just then, the doors swing open and a man struts in with his DJing equipment. Oh, that guy. This guy, man.
I love him!
Norm McDonald.
Wait, you're not the usual guy. What happened to Evan? Evan knew exactly what to put. I can't see through your arm. When to play the Cupid Shuffle.
Hey, I'm not Evan. Evan sold all his DJ equipment to backpack through Europe, so I'm filling in for him. I do envy him, though. What I would give to drop everything and start over. Wait, it's that sad guy from the trivia place.
Are you alright?
Alright, I'm better than alright. I'm DJ Spinmaster Quinn. He sighs heavily. I usually do trivia nights, but I moonlight on the ones and twos to give myself a sense of purpose in life. Is he okay?
Well, you'll have to do. You have a playlist of fun songs that you will like, so like that won't inspire impure thoughts or tempt them to the dark side, right?
The DJ thinks for a moment. Believe me, buddy, I got what you need.
Okay, great. I'll let you get set up.
The DJ leaves.
Let's keep an eye on this one.
He sounded like he was just gonna play Creep by Radiohead on repeat. You know what that song is?
I think so.
'Cause I'm a creep, I'm a loser. What the hell am I doing here? You know that song?
Yeah.
That one. It's a good song. Probably the only Radiohead song I like. After some time, kids from the community start filling into the dance hall. Some of them seem to notice our sign hack, but they don't seem to care. Most of the kids group off into tiny clusters, standing in circles and casting sideways glances at the other groups of teens. Man, I do not miss being a teenager at social functions. Hey, party people! Everyone in the room turns their attention to the DJ. DJ Spinmaster Quinn coming at you with the sound that the people want. We're off to a good start. This next tune goes out to all the ladies in the audience. Ladies, let me hear you say yeah. A few half-hearted yeahs echo throughout the crowd. All right. He sighs again. Man, it's been a heavy couple of days. Here we go. This next one's actually just for my wife, Sandra. I hope we can work things out, my little honeysuckle vine.
Now, who wants to listen to Radiohead's Creep?
The DJ begins to play Creep by Radiohead. Amanda slides up to me. Pizza in one hand. Oh, wait, hold on a second. Something happened on my headset here. It's kind of weird. Everything went to one side for some reason. Oh well. Amanda sidles up to me, pizza in one hand and punch in the other.
Creep, huh? Bold choice for a youth group. Let's see where he goes with this.
After the song finishes, he plays Creep again. Is the DJ crying?
If you watch the kids really closely, you can catch them cringe every time Tom York swears. There they go.
Maybe we should do something about this. Joseph runs up to us.
He's killing the vibe. They're listening to swears. Sad swears.
Oh no, not swears.
We have to do something. You guys should try to give him a pep talk. Maybe work him up to Everybody Hurts by R.E.M. or at the very least No Rain by Blind Melon.
You want to help us cheer us? You want to help us cheer him up?
Actually, I just saw my friend, Frederico.
Frederico.
He's from Latin.
He's from Latin.
You know, that country, Latin
Yeah,
country.
I didn't know you were taking a Latin class.
Latin class. I'm not. So he's from the country Latin.
Dad.
Yes, it exists. Don't Google it.
You can go, Amanda. It's fine. And she's gone. Joseph and I make our way over to the DJ booth where Spin Master Quinn is having a quiet cry. Hey, bud.
All right.
Hey, my dudes. How's the party jamming?
It's not.
Sorry, fellas. I'm just taking a moment to find my groove. Gotta play the sad tunes to properly appreciate the bangers, right? That's not how DJing works. Shut up and play the hits. Play the booty bumpers. It's what Jesus would have wanted. Let's see. Now, stop me if I'm out of line here, since I've never been a DJ and I don't have any current plans to become one, but I don't think that's how it works.
Ironically, that's not true, but...
The kids came out here to have a good time. You gotta cool it on the sadness. Oh, more eggplants. Tons of
Hey,
eggplants.
buddy,
Jesus.
it's problems you're having with the...
Joseph leans in close to me.
What was his wife's name again?
With Sandra.
If you're having problems with
Oh my
Sandra,
god. More eggplants.
I can help you too. I do counseling. It's my job here, and I'm very good at it.
That's the good stuff.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh.
I can tell that you're hurting. Nobody voluntarily listens to that much Radiohead on repeat unless they're really going through some tough times. Trust me, I know.
Joseph places a hand on Spin Master Quinn's shoulder, who immediately collapses into Joseph's embrace, crying quietly.
There, bud. It's gonna be okay.
Thank you. I'll put on some dance hall anthems.
Oh.
You're the best, Spin Master Quinn.
With yet another crisis averted, Joseph and I return to the dance floor, where Amanda's waiting with an ice cream cone.
They have ice cream here.
Good work, Amanda. How's it looking out there?
Well, for a dance, there's not a whole lot of dancing. Looks like people are starting to bail, though.
Yeah.
This is a disaster.
Yeah.
Don't be so hard on yourself. This ice cream, top notch. I'm sorry for dragging you into this, Lucky. You and Amanda should just go home. I'm not gonna make you stay here for the train wreck.
Train wreck.
Shut up.
It's a train wreck. You guys should go home from the train wreck.
Shut up.
It's not a disaster. We can still fix this. I suddenly realize what we have to do. Amanda, get out of here. I don't think you're gonna want to be here for this, or be seen with me after this.
Oh god, you're not gonna...
I throw my car keys to Amanda. I'll get a ride back with Joseph. Just remember me as I am right now, not as what I'm about to become. Amanda nods.
Nice knowing you, Pops.
She runs out the door.
Oh, Kirk Douglas.
Joseph, I'm gonna turn it up on the dance floor. With luck, we can get these youths into it as well. Are you in or out?
Oh.
Joseph stares at me. He knows what has to be done as much as I do.
See you on the other side, I guess?
See you on the other side. Joseph and I walk out onto the dance floor in the middle of the room. The youths all stare at us, unsure of what we're doing. Time to get our groove on.
Let's start them off easy and work our way up to the more technical stuff.
Alright, let's see. Roll the dice, the lawnmower. I don't know what either one of these. I'm going to start with roll the dice, I think. I pull out the classic handshake and dice throw to the music. I'm a little offbeat, which is to be expected of any dad, but I think this is a nice baseline to work from. Joseph follows along, bopping his head to the beat.
Yeah.
Simple but smart, that's good.
I look around. Well, it looks like we've got everyone's attention.
Alright, Lucky, let's turn up the heat.
Alright, sprinkler. That's a good one. I pull out the classic. Hand beneath the head, pointer finger out, and I point at and make direct eye contact with several of the youths in the room. I think that makes them feel uncomfortable, but I push past it.
Oh.
Joseph understands. We must water the lawn. We just came off the end of an imaginary drought, and the grass is dying.
Oh my god.
Don't worry, imaginary grass. We got you.
Wow.
I look around at the youths. They're getting into it.
Oh.
Nice work, but we'd better pick it up or else they'll lose interest quick.
Oh, man. Cabbage Patch, the windmill, or the hammer slide?
I only know one of those.
The Cabbage Patch?
Yeah.
I'm gonna do the windmill.
Oh, Kirk Douglas.
I've seen breakdancers do this, so it shouldn't be too hard. I drop to the floor and try to spin my legs around.
Oh,
I'm sure this does not look appealing.
that doesn't look appealing.
Damn it. I look around at the youths. They're not appealed.
They're not looking too lively yet, but we can still turn it around.
Let's see.
Twerking.
Twerking,
No.
yeah.
No.
Butter churn.
Moonwalk.
Or the moonwalk. Okay, I'll do the moonwalk. I start sliding my feet backwards. I can't tell if it looks good or not, but I think these kind of kids have seen enough people doing moonwalks that they understand the general concept. Joseph makes a moonwalk attempt as well. Surprisingly, dude pulls it off flawlessly. I look around to the youths. They're cheering.
Alright, time for the big finish.
Okay, death drop. No.
Yes, queen!
No. Lift
Death drop
Joseph
to your
up,
balls.
dirty dancing style.
Oh my god, do it.
Attempt an unrehearsed backflip.
No, dirty dancing.
Oh God, no! I'm not doing dirty dancing
Why not?
because I'm too weak. Death drop.
Yes,
All right,
queen.
do it. Death drop. I've seen enough internet videos of this move where I really think I could nail it. In fact, on RuPaul's Drag Race, they seem to always do it at the end of the songs. When the beat drop, I kick my leg up and dramatically fall on the floor. Kabam! My back landing on the ground with a shablam.
Ow.
All the kids immediately start screaming. They know what's up. But at what cost? I will feel this for weeks to come. My chiropractor is going to be pissed.
Oh.
What was that?
The future of dance. Somewhat obligingly, the kids take the dance floor and start to move around. Before long, they're starting to laugh and enjoy themselves. It was dicey, but we've done our jobs.
Come on, the rest of the chaperones will take it from here.
What?
Oh.
I have something to show you.
Uh-huh. I'm gonna go in the back. He's gonna show me something. Joseph leads me out of the main room and down various darkened corridors of the church. I can barely see anything, and I find myself tripping over my own feet. Joseph, I think I lost you. His hand finds mine in the darkness.
I'm right here.
I'm glad he can't see me blush. We keep walking. Where are we? This church is huge.
We're almost there. Actually, I have to admit that I was a little dishonest with you. I didn't just invite you out here to help me chaperone.
Uh-oh. What happened to lying being one of the 10 things you're not supposed to do?
I think there's an exception for when you're trying to surprise a friend.
Joseph closes the door behind us. I guess we're in a random room in the depths of the church now. What could he possibly have planned?
So, last time we talked about escaping to an island where we could live out an easy tropical lifestyle where our only worry is trying to find that lost shaker of salt. Since we can't actually do that, I figured I could bring a little bit of tropics to Maple Bay. It's not quite Margaritaville, but something like it.
Joseph throws on the lights.
Oh.
Welcome to the Margarita Zone. I look around as my eyes adjust to the light. It's his office, but there are twinkling lights strung across the walls, little garlands of fake flowers, and 2 beach chairs set up in front of the desk. There's a blender and 2 glasses sitting on the table. Ukulele music plays softly in the background. Joseph, this is amazing.
Yeah.
There's no pop tops to step on here, buddy.
You did this for me? Joseph takes a seat and gestures for me to do the same.
Oh.
I did this for us. I think we both earned it.
I settle in while Joseph pours us both margaritas. He really went all out.
Whoa!
I have a flair for the dramatic. You can't lead the community if you don't know how to make a good margarita.
I take a sip of mine. This is killer margarita. I would follow this man. Do you think the dance is going to go okay without our sick dance moves?
Eh.
No, not here. You're missing the point of Margarita Zone. Margarita Zone is a place of rest and relaxation. It's a place where you can kick up your feet and forget about your worries for a while.
Watch out for blown out flip-flops. Let's get tattoos of Mexican cuties. It's heaven on earth with an onion slice. Oh, god damn it. I think you're supposed to say that one.
Oh, I think that's Cheeseburger in Paradise.
Oh, right. God damn it. I'm just now realizing that I only know 2 Jimmy Buffett songs.
I'm gonna have to revoke your dad card for that one.
Damn it. Joseph gestures to the makeshift island bar he's made.
You know, it's funny. This reminds me so much of when I was younger.
I've been meaning to ask, what did you do before you started preaching?
It's uninteresting. I left home young and got into a lot of trouble.
What kind of trouble?
Trouble meant I got to go wherever I wanted, whenever I wanted, and I hitchhiked around the country, went on an adventure, met all kinds of people, did some stuff I'm not too proud of. But I was young and in love, and I didn't have to answer to anybody. And now I host fundraiser car washes, take the kids to soccer practice and practice on the weekends. Sorry, I don't mean to get heavy here.
It's okay. It seems like you spend a lot of time taking care of others, but not enough time taking care of yourself. If you need to talk about it, I'm here for you. Joseph stares deeply into the blender filled with ice and margarita mix.
It's just, I think about Margaritaville a lot, or I guess the concept of it. A place where I could just strum on my sixth string, where I wait for the shrimp to boil, drink margaritas all the time, forget my worries.
Hold on a second. I need to take a bathroom break real quick.
Really?
Yeah, I gotta go. So we'll be right back and get through Margaritaville here. Let me pause it real quick. Alright, I'm back. Okay, sorry about that. Anybody that's watching, had to take a bathroom break. Alright,
I already read
you
that.
already read that, okay.
It's an easy life. I had Margaritaville once. But I think the closest I'm ever gonna get back to it is Margarita Zone. A short and occasional reprieve from my daily life.
Is that such a bad thing? This is pretty nice.
Doesn't last forever. That's the rub. When you're in Margarita Zone, it's like your problems have really gone away. You're just choosing to ignore them.
Maybe you're looking at it the wrong way. Maybe Margarita Zone is actually better than Margaritaville, because Margaritaville itself is an impossible ideal. Remember what Spin Master Quinn said, sometimes you have to play the sad tunes to appreciate the bangers. If stepping on a pop top is your biggest concern, how could you possibly appreciate the boiling shrimp? And Margarita Zone isn't landlocked to this office. I think it's about finding the little pieces of Margarita Zone throughout your day and taking joy in those moments.
Oh.
That's awfully optimistic of you.
It doesn't have to be anything big. For me, I think it's being able to quietly do word jumbles and drink some strong coffee in the morning, to see my daughter smile, or I smile at Joseph, to spend some quality time with a good friend.
Yeah?
Yeah. I can feel myself leaning closer to Joseph. Is it just me, or is he leaning closer too?
Oh my god.
Joseph tenses up. He downs the rest of his margarita and hops up out of his chair.
It's getting late. We should head back.
Sure. Joseph and I make sure the dance wraps up without incident before he takes me back to the cul-de-sac. I hop out of Joseph's car before he pulls into his own driveway.
Oh.
Thanks again for the help.
Thanks again for Margarita Zone.
Oh.
Maybe we'll go back there one day.
If we do, it'll be my own damn fault.
Good one.
Joseph chuckles and drives away. I walk into my living room to find Amanda curled up under the blanket and groaning on the couch. Hey Panda, you feeling okay?
Dad, I have a tummy ache.
You shouldn't ate so much damn food. Eat too much youth group food?
I drank too deeply from the well of life, now I pay the price. And by well of life, I mean that big lukewarm punch bowl of seltzer juice and sherbet.
Ugh. Amanda slides to the floor with an elongated groan. Need anything, kiddo?
a time machine that goes back approximately 2 hours in the past so that I can warn myself of folly of excess.
I'll pour you a glass of water.
Love you, Pops. How'd the dance go?
Oh, I crushed it. Got the kids on the dance floor at the expense of my dignity.
A fair trade.
Also, everything hurts. I'll see you in the morning, kiddo.
Night, Dad.
Alright, dad tip. Shave with the grain. Date complete. I'm not going to get an S, because you did groan on that one spot, but I think I should get an A at least. Yep.
That was a great date.
Great date. Do you hear that?
Yeah.
I'm a great date. Okay. Call someone if you're thinking about them dad thing. It's a beautiful night and the air smells so fresh, so I decided to take the long way home. I casually stroll through the neighborhood, taking in the sights and sounds of a suburban city with a low crime rate and wide, walkable sidewalks at night. As I approach the bar, I can hear patrons inside cheering. Oh, I bet the game is on. I wonder if my team is playing tonight. Drop of water hits my head. Now it's a lot of drops of water. It's pouring rain. Maybe I should wait this out inside. I order a beer from the bar and settle in. It turns out my team isn't playing tonight, but I can certainly enjoy the game regardless. The bar is unusually crowded, and the feeling of camaraderie over a shared love for the game makes me smile. Sports are nice. Didn't this happen already?
No.
Sounds very familiar. I look over the corner and spot none other than Mary, sitting alone in the corner, nursing a cocktail.
Ah.
Something about her seems different this time. Now that she's by herself and not hanging off some younger guy, she looks so sad. A pang of guilt shoots through me. Does she know? Is this because of me? Am I a homewrecker? Let's just not. Avoid that. Keep watching the game. I do a bit of space work, pretending not to notice. Mary instead focus on quippy man cave slogan on the wall. I can't tell if Mary completely buys it, but I think my performance is a job well done. I managed to keep my eyes glued to the game despite the guilt sweat accumulating under my collar. Just when the coast seems clear, I feel an ominous tap on my shoulder.
Ah.
You.
Hey.
Having fun with your new best friend, Joseph?
He's great.
I'm so glad. I'm happy for you two.
Mary, I'm not...
I'd never accuse you of anything uncouth, Lucky. You're just having an innocent, very platonic time with my husband, a supportive friendship.
Come on.
You're a good friend, aren't you?
Let's see. I'm there when he needs me, sure. Unlike some other people in his life.
So, you're an expert on my marriage now?
Well, yeah, a little bit. Doesn't take an expert to see you two are miserable. I'm not trying to be an expert on your marriage. I'm sorry. I can tell that you're having a rough time, and I just want you to know that it doesn't have to be like this. I don't want any hard feelings between us, Mary. Mary pauses.
It's all messed up.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry for us both.
Mary pays her tab and strides right out of Jim and Kim's without looking back. She's sad.
Yeah.
Welcome. You've got
Oh man, we're here.
Yep.
We're at the point now where we have one date left for everybody.
Yep.
We've done all the dates. We only have one
Oh my
date
god, stop.
left.
That's annoying.
I just wanted to see if you could do that.
No.
You never know. I either do this. Alright, there you go. So we have one date left. I'm thinking after dating all these dudes, right?
Yeah.
That I still want Damien to be the last date.
Okay.
But I do think that we can come in here and save like that.
Yes.
So now we've saved. If we go to load, we have this save that we just
Yes.
made right here, right?
Yes.
Or we could actually come back to this one here because see all these saves from today, they
You can
auto
go
save.
to any of them.
So we can go to Walk Mary Home here,
Yeah.
or actually back to Dad Book right here,
Yeah.
and we can end the game with Damien right now,
Okay.
and then next week we can come back and do one more date with all the rest of these dudes, you know, like one at a time.
Yeah.
And finish those out.
Well,
What time
yeah, I
is it now?
guess.
It's 8:30. We've been streaming for an hour. So let's start the finishing dates next week,
Okay.
because I've been trying to keep these episodes to about an hour. So we'll stop this stream right now. We'll come back next week. If you enjoy this, we come on, right around 7 o'clock or so. This tonight was 7:30, but whatever. It's right around 7:30 on Thursday nights, and do family time and play whatever game we're playing together. And right now we're finishing up this one, Dream Daddy, which has been super fun. And we're gonna stop the stream, and then we're gonna start up Overwatch and play together. So if you're into that, you want to hang out and wait for Overwatch, you can. Otherwise, thanks a lot for watching. Really appreciate it. And leave us a comment. Let us know what you're thinking. Follow me on all the social medias at Odd Dustin. And thanks a lot. See you guys next week for some
Later.
more Dream Daddy.